At a recent workshop in San Diego, we compared demonstrations of two very different approaches to treating autistic children: applied behavior analysis, ABA, and the Miller method, a developmental approach. Each was applied in turn with Baven, a 4-year-old nonverbal autistic child.
One, two, three, go! Go! Very good. Let me take this one.
The behavioral approach assumes that, to help Baven progress, he has to learn that words are connected to their objects. The ABA therapist tries to teach this by dramatizing a number of objects, labeling them, and requiring Baven to use that label before the object display is repeated. The ABA therapist begins by introducing an array of exciting objects, which Baven clearly enjoys. The therapist teases Baven with each exciting object to get him to reach for the object and use a word to get it.
Drawing. Drawing. Go! Go! Pop, 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 pop. Hey, Bevan, listen. What's this? Star. Good.
The ABA therapist tries to involve the child in some graphic displays.
It's pen.
Baven repeatedly echoes what the therapist says.
Pen. Good. What's this? Star. Good. What's this? No, look. What's this? Pen. Good. What's this? Good. And what's this? Yes. Very good. Look. Over here.
He draws a star and a cup. He gives Baven the marker.
What's this? Cup. Yes. Can you draw a cup? Try it. Over here.
Baven draws lines which bear no relation to the therapist's drawings.
My turn. What's this? Cup. What's this?
Baven labels the cup correctly, then uses the same word for the star.
No, look. What's this? Star. Very good. Let's do some more drawing. Wow, another star. Look at you.
The child's eyes constantly wander. The therapist models a ribbon on a stick.
Stick.
Baven repeats the motion and makes the ribbon whirl around his body.
Did you fall down? Did you spin round and round and fall down? Ooh. My turn. Ooh. Ooh. Bang! You remembered. You remembered. Thank you. All right, let's put it in here. What's this? Helicopter.
The child is drawn to the various toys and visually tracks them.
1, 2, 3, go! Whoa! Look. Go get it.
When the ejected object lands, Baven retrieves it and gives it to the therapist, presumably for him to do it again.
Thank you. Mummy has a disc. Go get one from Mummy.
The therapist occasionally includes Baven's mom and dad in the activities.
Thank you. And look, Bevan. Hang on, stand up. Right, Daddy has one too. Look. Can you go get one from Daddy? Yeah, now we have two to play with. Okay, let's sit down. Yeah, let's sit down. 1, 2, 3, go! Wow, go get it for me. Where are you off to? Mike. Mike. This is an exciting toy.
With help from another therapist, Dr. Leaf, the attempt is made to help the child choose between two intriguing toys.
No, he's watching the screen up there. Which one do you want? This, Mike, okay.
Even with repeated prompts by Dr. Leaf at separate times, the child is unable to choose.
Let's find something else to do. This, my friend, we got some Play-Doh, look. Wow. Wow. Pins. Pins. Look at this. It's a timer clock. Can you do this? Hey, Evan, listen. Do this. Very good. Let's look at the clock together. Round and round and round and round. Wow. Round and round and hang on. Wait. Round and round and round and round and round. Clock. Round and round and round. Let me show you. Round and round and round and round. Wow. Clock. Wow. Bevan, give me pen. Hang on. Over here. Wait. Give me pen. Pen. Yes, you're right. Ball. Let's roll it. Ready? Roll it. Whoa. I'm going to roll it to you. Ready? Here it comes. Here. Over here. Let's roll. Ding. It's coming back. Hang on. Wait over there. I'm going to roll it to you. You just need to wait. Sit down. Here. Here's your ball. Pen. Do. All right, I think he's had enough of me for today.
The Miller method makes very different assumptions about how best to treat Bevan, a child functioning developmentally at about 13 to 14 months.
Okay, up to square.
We see Bevan tantruming as he shifts from ABA to the Miller method demonstration.
All right, sit him down on your lap.
Bevan is confused about space, so the Miller method therapist will teach him how to negotiate the space of the elevated square. Uncertain about how his body works, the therapist will teach him how to use his body effectively. When the child is sent back and forth between his mother and the therapist, the space between them becomes familiar and the tantrum disappears.
Come over here.
To help Bevan settle down, Dr. Miller introduces techniques called face touching and restabilizing.
Jump. All right, come here.
Soon, Bevan is smiling, running and jumping from one person to another, and especially to Mother.
That's it.
Some demands are added. Guided by the sign for push with spoken word push, Bevan learns to push a large book placed on each of 4 corner stations.
Push. Sit down. Sit down. Push. Push.
He also learns to push large blocks down the slide.
Atta boy.
When he discovers the bottle in which he is inserting dominoes is turned upside down, he promptly rights it to complete the action.